Welcome back. We are doing week 2 of the Mountain West. We are about a half an hour away from kickoff. Not too much here to go over as far as the Mountain West goes. We had one game last night, Boise State versus Eastern Washington. Boise State just obliterated that game. And thoughts and prayers out to that Eastern Washington player last night that had to get carted off in that. It was a pretty scary scene, but as far as I know, I haven't really heard any updates about the player in that, but I hope he is doing fine and well. Um, a lot of the other games in this one, I got 4 picks for this game. Um, we're gonna go with San Jose State versus Texas. I think this is going to be a good comeback game for Texas, just to get Arch moving around, being able to just recenter him after that really tough game eh, versus Ohio State last week. So he should do fine there. San Jose State's also coming off of a very demoralizing loss versus Central Michigan last week. So I would still expect them to have a good game, but I think Texas will do just fine. Um, Texas A&M versus Utah State. I think A&M will just be fine against Utah State. Um, they might give them some trouble in the second half of the game, but I think overall it'll be fine. New Mexico versus Idaho State. Um, New Mexico had a decent showing against Michigan last week, so I think they shouldn't have any real problems versus Idaho State. Um, then Fresno State versus Oregon State. Again, this is a tough one for me because I haven't really paid attention to Fresno State, nor have I really paid attention to Oregon State. Northern Iowa versus Wyoming. Wyoming's got a big come out right now. Or did I just say? Yeah, wow. I gotta stop writing this so close together. Wyoming is having a big event, I think, for Josh Allen Saturday. So I think it's his number. I think his number is getting retired or something like that. I can't remember, but I think Josh Allen is supposed to be in Wyoming. But yeah, that should be a very nice game for Wyoming. Sacramento State versus Nevada. I think Nevada will do just fine in this game. Northern Colorado versus Colorado State. Colorado State is really gearing up for this game. They got like the crazy throwbacks for this game. I think the environment out there is going to be really good. UCLA versus UNLV. Um, in my earlier prediction with UCLA, like I said, I hope UCLA does not win another football game this year. I hope they don't. That absolutely demoralizing performance they had last week was god awful, and I just hope they don't ever win a game. And I hope UNLV destroys you today. San Diego State versus Washington State. Again, it's another two teams I haven't really checked up on. I haven't really looked at. And then we have Sam Houston versus Hawaii. I'm really digging this Hawaii team right now. Um, do I think they're going to make a lot of splashes this year? I it's hard to tell with Hawaii, but especially with against a team like Sam Houston, I think that they can come out and get a win today. I really think they can. Um, I can't remember because sometimes with the rankings, I could care less whether where they're at. But I can't remember if there was any move ups. I don't know if I doubt anybody stayed put. But the two big rankings that happened with the Mountain West is Boise State out. Um, Deservedly so. That week one did not go at all the way that they planned or wanted to. So sorry, Boise State, you're out. Could you find your way back in there? Maybe. That might come with the strength of your schedule and that, but it's just going to depend how you decide to ride the rest of the season out. And then Texas going all the way down from number 1 to number 7. Um, Do I think with a convincing win in San Jose that they may be able to creep back into the top five? Possibly. But I think Texas is going to have to show a lot in the next couple weeks if they want to get back into that top five. My four picks, the four I am going to go with out of the Mountain West, I am going with Wyoming, Wyoming beating Northern Iowa, UNLV hopefully decimating UCLA. Um, the shot in the dark I'm taking is San Diego State versus Washington State because I just know nothing about it and I just want to see where this goes and I want a reason to watch this game and see what I can get out of it from both teams, Washington State and San Diego State. And then the final game, uh, Sam Houston versus Hawaii. I'm taking Hawaii on this game. So my picks for the Mountain West slate of games is Wyoming, UNLV, San Diego State, and Hawaii. Hopefully the picks go in your way. I definitely hope they go in my way. Thank you guys so much for checking out these videos. I appreciate the hell out of it. This is all just for the fun of it. This is all for the fun of it and the love of football. It's so great to have it back. Make sure you go check out the Twitter. I'll be posting and commentating on some of the games in that. So I hope to see some of you guys there. And the final set of predictions I need to make, hopefully I can get the video out before 11, is for the SEC. Of course, I make the SEC last. But thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Have a great college football weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video very soon.